now we're going to start the assembly of the fabric skin, or the top itself, to the frame. What I've done is I've laid the top out, bottom side up. Now you can see here, you'll see the label, the sewn in label. That's also going to be in the center of the rear section of the top. So this is going to be facing the stern of the boat. You'll see the pockets where the frame is attached to the skin, center boat pocket. So you want to start out with the top just like this. Okay, first order of business is to take the center piece of the frame, center section, that's attached to the A-bow, slide it into the pocket from one side of the top. Now you'll notice that there's two openings in this bow pocket. This first opening is where you would attach the tie-down strap for the rear of the top. But remember, we're going with support poles, so I'm not going to install it right now. I'm going to take the frame, slide it through till I reach the second cutout in this bow pocket. Now the second cutout is where we're going to attach the bow straps. Now this is going to be the strap that you can adjust the tension between the A-bow and your center bow. So we're going to slide the frame through one loop on one end of it. Now you want to remember to have the adjuster buckle facing up when you do this assembly, so that when the top gets flipped over in the use position, the buckle's in the right orientation for you to make those adjustments. So simply slide it through and then keep on going. Okay. Now I've got the center piece that's attached to the C-bow. Remember, the C-bow is the shortest of the three bows with the bend in it. I'm going to slide the other end of the bow strap onto that center. Now keep this thing straight. You don't want to get a twist in it when you attach it to this. Be easier to use and a much nicer installation when you're done. And then slide the end of that bow through the pocket in the center of the top, the short pocket. What that's there for is so when the wind comes underneath the top, it doesn't pull away in the center. It just holds that down, so it's another mechanism of holding the top secure when you're out on the lake. Okay, we have the final center section that needs to be put into place. So we're now at the front section of the top. We're going to take the center bow, remember, crown down, slide it in until we get to the first opening in that bow pocket. Get the bow out of the way here. So here now we have our tie-down strap. Dog snap on one end, loop on the other. Slide the loop over that center bow, and then continue the bow through the center of the top. Slide it in until you get to the point where you can take your B bow, remember the dog leg bend, second longest bow, and attach those just like you have all along with the snap button. Twist it, make sure that that button pops out of both sides. Straighten up the top. Now we're ready to do the other side. So here again, I've got the center section from the A-bow in the rear of the top. Slide my bow strap over it. Continue the tube on through the fabric. Now you'll probably need to bunch the fabric up a little bit. That's perfectly fine. When you get the tube out through the end, you're going to take the A-bow from the other side of your frame, slide it in place, snap the buttons, make sure those buttons snap out in place properly. Okay, continue on through to the center, the C-bow attachment. Okay, when we get to the B, we want to continue the center section out through. We have to attach our second tie-down strap. Attach the loop end over the center bow. Continue that on through the fabric. And finally, snap the B-bow in place. This part of the assembly is now complete.